Grab a pen and a piece of paper because I'm about to give you the one change that you can implement today in your weight loss journey that will help you to burn fat faster and actually lose weight this week. And this is going to be especially important for women over 40. Now, let me give you the proof up front because I like to give you the proof up front. I implemented this one change in my own weight loss journey, and not only did I lose 30 pounds in the first 75 days, but I went on to lose 70 pounds in 9 months and 90 pounds overall. In fact, I lost so much fat around my midsection, I ended up with a lot of loose skin and had a tummy tuck because that loose skin was impacting my running. I started talking about my journey right here on this channel, and other members of the Get Fit community started to implement this one change in their own journey, and they saw results as well. So much so that some of them even joined the Get Fit challenge and won thousands of dollars in transformation prizes. So before you implement anything else in your weight loss journey, before you decide to start eating less food or to start over exercising, I want you to do this one thing, and that is to add protein to every meal. And here's why. As we age, our metabolism naturally starts to slow down. And if you're a woman over 40, you are definitely experiencing this because the things that you used to do to lose weight in the past just simply don't work the same anymore. So the reason why you want to add more protein to every meal is because protein is thermogenic, and that just simply means that it takes your body more energy to burn off protein than it does carbs or fat. So not only are you fueling your body by eating protein, but you're also helping your body burn it off faster simply because you chose a protein over some other macronutrient. Now, protein is also the building block of muscle, and we are automatically losing muscle as we age without doing a thing. But then we are calorie restricting because we're trying to lose weight, which also further breaks down our muscle tissue. We're just simply helping our bodies to further slow down our metabolism when we do that. And a slow metabolism isn't what we need if we want to burn fat and preserve our muscle. Another thing that you'll find with eating more protein at every meal is that it will keep you fuller longer. Now, before I started to implement this one change in my weight loss journey, I was constantly snacking. I was always hungry. I could eat breakfast and then I was looking forward to the mid-morning snack. I could be standing in my pantry with a snack in my hand looking for the next snack. I always felt extremely hungry. But one of the things that I noticed when I started to implement this one change in my own weight loss journey, and especially when I start to front load my protein for breakfast, is that I was staying fuller longer. I didn't have those hunger cravings mid-morning. In fact, I would look up and it would be late morning, almost lunchtime. And I'm like, that's interesting. Like I didn't have that same mid-morning craving for something out of the pantry that I had before. Protein was just simply keeping me fuller, and it was keeping me full all day. And so I could have breakfast and then not have the urge to snack mid-morning. I could eat more protein at lunch and then not have the urge to hit the vending machine at work mid-afternoon. And this didn't take any willpower. Protein just naturally decreases the urges to overeat. It decreases your urge to snack. And a lot of times we fall short on our weight loss journeys because we're snacking all the time. We're constantly hungry, and so we're taking in additional calories that kick us out of that calorie deficit that we need in order to burn fat. And you know, a lot of people think that if I do more cardio and burn more calories, then I'll burn more fat. But I want you to think about it in a different way. Muscle is the engine that drives your metabolism. The more muscle that you have on your body, the more calories that you're actually burning at rest. And so while yes, you're burning calories when you're doing more cardio, if you were to eat more protein and to preserve your muscle, you would actually burn more calories at rest simply doing nothing than you would if you were to go all out in a cardio session. A cardio session only burns calories while you're actually working out. But when you have muscle on your body, you are burning calories around the clock, even at rest. So just think back to what you ate yesterday. If you are severely under eating protein and you're over restricting everything else, this is the reason why you're losing and regaining the same 5 to 10 pounds. And I know it because I lived it. Once I implemented this change and started to add more protein to every meal is when I started to really see results in my weight loss journey, not just losing and regaining the same 5 pounds over and over again, but actually burning fat and recompositioning my body. So here's a simple target for you that you can actually implement today. Try to get between 25 and 30 grams of protein at each of your major meals. And so if you eat 30 grams of protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're already at 90 grams of protein for the day, which is probably 3 times as much as you're actually eating right now. And keep it simple. We're talking about chicken thighs and Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and ground turkey. I have several videos that I will link in the video description where I share exactly what I eat in a day to hit my protein targets, and it is so easy to do. There are so many great sources of protein out there, and some of them would actually surprise you. Foods like pumpkin seeds and broccoli are great sources of protein. And so that's your assignment for the week. I want you to start to deliberately add more protein to every meal and front load that protein. Make sure you eat your protein first. Don't go diving into the complex carb first. Eat the protein first. And when you do this, I want you to pay attention to several things because you're going to start to notice them immediately. You're going to start to notice that you have less hunger cravings. You're going to start to notice that you have a little bit more energy to get you through the day. You're going to start to notice that when you look in the mirror first thing in the morning, you look a little less bloated than you used to. And so that's it. One change. It is small, it is doable, and you will notice immediate results as long as you trust the process. And so in the next video, I'm going to share with you the mistakes that you're probably making right now in your weight loss journey that are just hindering your results. And I know you're probably making these mistakes because I made every single one of them. And when I realized the mistakes that I was making and I course corrected, I was able to finally get results on my weight loss journey. I was able to burn off the fat, and now I'm in maintenance mode and keeping it off. So be sure that you hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss that next video. If this video has been helpful to you, take a moment and give it a thumbs up so other women just like you can find the video and finally learn what actually works for weight loss in women over 40. And drop a comment and let me know what your protein source is going to be for your next meal. I'd be interested to hear what you share. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.